Hey y'all, welcome back. It's week 24 injection day. I'm starting off the day like I always do, which is just with my double shot of espresso, some Monin brown butter toffee syrup, and some Fairlife milk, and my little Yeti. I really like this Yeti. I think it's limited edition or something. I don't know, it's really cute. And excuse the way I look, my hair is wet. I just took a shower. I worked out this morning. I just did a little 1 hour walk, but I'm letting I'm letting my shot come up to room temp, and then we'll do my injection. My shot's now up to temp. I told you guys last week that I weighed in at 209.4, which I was super pumped about because that meant that I was actually over my 50-pound weight loss mark. Well, I hit a brand new low this week, which I'm super pumped about, and I had a big loss, but I do want to say it was just a weird week. I'm not sure why I had such a big drop in weight. I am happy about it. However, it was a very big one, so I'm not having a lot of high hopes for next week. I think next week I'll probably about stay the same because I had such a big drop this week. So please do not compare your journey to mine. I have no idea what made me drop the amount of weight that I dropped this week, but I promise that's not normal for me. I have been consistently losing about 1 to 2 pounds a week, and this week just happened to be a little bit bigger than that. But last week I told you guys I weighed 209.4. This week I weighed in at 206 even. That's awesome. I'm proud of myself. I'm only 6 pounds away from being out of the 200s, which I have not been under 200 in 5 years, y'all, because that was the last time I was on my weight loss journey, a natural weight loss journey where I didn't have any medical assistance, or medical intervention stuff to help me. I don't know what the right term for that is, but I did it all by myself, calorie counting, macro counting, and working out. I lost almost 100 pounds that time, gained about 70 pounds of it back. And then here we are, 5 years later, doing this all over again. But this time, especially after having a baby, I needed some assistance. And so we're using Zepbound. So I'm super pumped about that. However, like I said, that's just not a normal drop for me. So I am trying to make sure that I eat enough protein and stuff because I have been noticing the only side effect I really have from Zepbound, and I think it's just weight loss in general, because even when I had lost weight before by myself, I noticed this was happening, but I am losing a good amount of hair, which kind of scares me sometimes because I'll just be combing my hair or taking a shower and I feel like chunks of my hair are falling out. So my hair feels very thin. It doesn't look very thin because it's curly and full, but it is a little bit of a bummer. But I know that once I get to my goal weight and my body starts being okay, she's not losing any more weight, she's good here, I'll get my hair back. It'll get full again. So I'm really not too worried about that. If that's the only side effect I'm having, cool. It's not like I'm bald headed or anything. I got hair. So I have been really liking the injecting in the back of my arm, which makes me kind of a hypocrite because I had said for the longest time, I was like, nope, not for me. I did not like it that first time I did it. But you know what? It's growing on me. I think next week I might try my thigh. If I didn't have sweatpants on right now, I would probably do my thigh, but I'm not trying to get in my chonies for you guys. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to do the back of this arm because I think we did this arm last week. It was a little bit spicy last week, so I am a little scared to see, or I always get a little hyped up, when you're just anticipating something happening, and I just know it's gonna be a little bit spicy, especially the more weight that I lose, and it's getting more loose skin. I am still really trying to work out to tighten that, and even when I'm flexing my muscle, this is my arm that's not even that big, okay? When I'm flexing, you can still see I have a little bit of fat, but I'm gonna have to have plastic surgery or something to remove that because I've been fat my entire life, okay? So I don't think I'm gonna be bouncing back anytime soon. Maybe I should have did my other arm because this is kind of a weird angle to do it. I'm gonna go like this so that the fat is not tight. I'm nervous, y'all. See if I can reach it. Okay, I have to look away. Oh. That was way less spicy than last week. Maybe I'm getting used to it. I did get myself, right? No medication dropping off my arm? Nope, we're good. Well, week 24's injection is done. I am a little bit hungry, so let's make some breakfast. I know this is a random breakfast, but I was too lazy to cook, so I have 2 little chocolate mini croissants that I have from Whole Foods that I baked myself, 2 soft, or I guess medium boiled eggs, and some grapes, and then I have what's left of my iced coffee that I haven't finished. For lunch, I'm having this little Philly cheesesteak thing we got from Sam's Club. It got a little crispy in the toaster, but that's okay. For a vegetable, I have some bell pepper that Jacob sauteed for me. And then I am very tired today, so I have a little Alani Nu, the Witch's Brew, which is my favorite. I need to find more of them because I know they're about to go out of season and they're only a seasonal Alani Nu. And that's my lunch. I know this is a what I eat in a day video, but I have to show you guys my really cute niece because she has something to tell you guys.
Like and subscribe.
Y'all ignore how I look. My hair is all freaking weird. But I'm making a quick dinner. Jacob went fishing and he said he wasn't very hungry right now. So I'm just making something fast for myself. He did grill us some chicken. So I'm having some chicken I cut up with bell pepper. This is going to be my vegetable of the day, I guess. And then I'm going to make it into a quesadilla with some spinach in it. And this is just trash. While my bell peppers are cooking, I'm actually going to yap for a little bit. So I'm currently filming on my Osmo Pocket. I've been really loving filming on my DJI Action 5 Pro. I just really like it. I do like the gimbal on this thing, and I do like the coloring for the most part. I think it's annoying that the wide lens, which is what I'm currently using, will not close on the camera properly. And so I am selling this camera with all of its accessories, but if I can't get it to sell before I leave here, I think I'm just gonna keep it. It is a really good camera. I think it just sits there on my desk and I don't really reach for it as often as I reach for my Action 5, mostly because whenever I'm out vlogging and stuff, I like to just vlog my clip, and then I have a little zippered pouch. If I can show you guys, let me find my camera. I have a little zippered pouch that I put over my Action 5 and I throw it in my purse, and it's just much easier to like whip out whenever I'm vlogging in public than this Osmo Pocket. I know the Osmo Pocket is designed to like be a very compact camera, and it is. It's very cute, small. However, the gimbal is just so, what is the word I'm looking for? Delicate, that you need to be careful, because if you break it, then you break it, you know? And this camera right now is like $800 just for the camera. And I have the creator combo, which is like going for like $1,000 right now. So pretty pricey, and if I needed to replace it. But I do love her. She's really cute. She's a really good camera. But I don't know, I just don't reach for her as often as I do for my Action 5. So that kind of sucks that I will be potentially parting with her. And if not, then, you know, I'm just going to have to do my best at like interchanging them whenever I'm vlogging for you guys. It just is really hard, like I said, because this is such a delicate camera compared to my other one. So I don't reach for it as much. But I don't know, maybe I'll do some more sit down videos or something, and I'll film all my sit down videos on this camera as if it was like a big professional camera, you know what I mean? I don't know. I just felt like yapping for a little bit. Also, I guess while we're talking, I might as well tell you guys, right now I just posted a video on TikTok about my like body dysmorphia I've been dealing with. I struggle because y'all know, as long as I've been on YouTube, I started my YouTube when I first started my weight loss journey. And you know, you guys know I lost almost 100 pounds during that time, and I gained like 70 pounds back once I got off YouTube, because just I was the way I lost the weight was just not a healthy way for me to sustain it once I stopped losing weight. And so I just ate my way back up basically, and here we are again. Now that I've had a baby, my hormones have definitely changed the way I've lost weight, which is why I started getting on Zepbound, or why I've now on Zepbound, is because like I was struggling losing weight the way I had before, and so I had to have some assistance. But it is just so hard because my body is shaped differently. Not really shaped differently, I hold on to things differently than I did before I lost the weight. And like now looking at myself at 206 and looking at myself at 206 before having a baby, I feel like my body looked a lot slimmer than I look now. I definitely have more belly fat than I did before having Margot. And so I'm just like really in my head. I feel really good, and that's all that really matters. And I'm fitting into smaller clothes, and that makes me so happy. It's just so hard to look at yourself and be like, I've been here before, and I do not look that same way. Granted, I was like 25, 26 when I lost the weight the first time. I'm about to be 31 in a week. So like, I don't know. I'm just really in my head about it. I don't know. It's hard. Like I think about that a lot, as just like how I should be so happy and proud of myself that I've lost what, almost 55 pounds now on Zepbound. In total, my heaviest weight was actually 284 pounds. So I've really lost, what, 70 pounds, I think? I don't know, I'm bad at math. But I don't know, I'm feeling really hard on myself lately. I don't know, whatever. Let me make this quesadilla and then I'll show you guys. My quesadilla quickly turned into a soft taco because I can't close it all the way, and I had some leftover meat, but you know what? That's okay. It's looking really good. I'm excited to eat it. And also, you guys know I can't have my dinner without a crisp Coke Zero. I also bought these little cappy things for it. Let me see if I can slide it off, because I'm trying not to use my nails as tools since I am on my natural nail health journey. Also, this is OPI's Less is Norse. Although let me flip the camera. I did chip a nail, so I need to fix that. But I am in my regular polish era. I don't know how many times I've said it in my YouTube videos, but I just love nail polishes lately. I'm obsessed, but I am going back to Dazzle Dry, although this OPI has held up the best, and I got it actually from Marshall's. I don't know if it's the combination of the top coat and base coat I was using, which is the Seche V line or Veet line. It's like a blue bottle of the gel top coat. I used their base coat and then just the OPI Less Norse color. It's different for me, but you know what? I'm trying to be different. But I'm going back to Dazzle Dry because I'm a Dazzle Dry girl. I ride hard for them. They're so expensive, but I love, love, love how quickly they dry. I will say I did use some OPI Drip Dry drops on this, and I don't know if it's a combination of the top coat and base coat that I used with the Drip Dry drops, or if they're Drip Dry drops. How many times am I going to say that? Did the magic, but I will say I painted these at like 10 o'clock at night. Put the drops on. It says that those drops dry your polish to the touch in 1 minute, I believe, and fully in 5. And I did sit in front of my fan before going to bed with my nails like this for like, I don't know, 30 minutes. And I didn't wake up with any lines in my nails. So that is pretty good considering every time I've used regular polish, I've always woke up with like bed lines, like sheet lines in my nails, and I hated that. But I am going back to my Dazzle Dry because I just love them so much. I'm keeping all my polishes I have, but I'm going to use it for like my toes where like it doesn't really matter. But my hands, I use them. I'm constantly doing something around my house or on my computer, or just, I'm constantly doing something. And I really love that Dazzle Dry dries completely in 5 minutes. Like no joke, 5 minutes, and it's completely like dry. And it lasts me like a good 5 days. It supposedly could last up to 2 weeks, I believe. Depending on like how rough you are on your hands, but I wash my hands constantly, and like I said, I'm constantly doing stuff. I am trying to be more proactive about wearing gloves when I wash dishes or clean my house, and I use cuticle oil on my nails multiple times a day. And like I said, I'm using things like this to like open cans instead of my nails. So I will say that will probably also prolong the lasting power of your nail polish, but it usually lasts me a good 5 days prior to any of the like things I'm doing to now take care of my nails. So yeah, I'm super pumped about that. But I don't know, sorry for the last couple minutes of this video of me just yapping about random stuff. This is supposed to be a weigh-in and what I eat today. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and eat my quesadilla, and then I think I'm gonna be done for the day. Usually on days I have my injection in the next like 48 hours, I'm just not super hungry. That's like when the appetite suppression is the strongest for me. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this, sit on my couch, do some editing, and watch The Bear. I'm trying to watch this last season because I have been putting it off because I thought the first episode was boring, but now it's actually kind of getting good. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week for week 25's injection. Bye.